So we have a new mic out on the market. It happens to be this Maono PD200X Dynamic mic. It was just released, and there are a few of those mics in the $80 to $100 price range. And let's see what this mic does to separate itself from the rest. I want to be fully transparent. Maono sent me this mic. They didn't ask me to make a video. They didn't ask me for any feedback. So whatever I say is what I truly feel about this mic. They're not going to see anything beforehand. I'm going to make this video and give you my true feedback, what I think about this mic. And so let's dive in and take a look at this mic. All right, guys, today we're going to look at the Maono PD200X mic, and you're listening to it right now. So let's do a quick unboxing. Let's see what comes in the box. And we're going to see that on the top, we got a little pamphlet. It goes over the mic, tells you what it is. There's a frequency response, and it's a cardioid pattern. And let's pull out the mic. So easily pull this baby out and take a look at it. All right, it's a full metal construction made out of aluminum with a plastic shock mount. And we got our button, our dual button there for headphones and for your gain, and a mute button on top. And underneath, you got a USB-C, an XLR, a button for your RGB lighting, and your headphone jack. Here we can see the metal construction underneath and the capsule, and it's behind this little wind muff with the light. And then it comes with an 8-foot USB-C cord, and an A adapter comes attached, which is great. And don't forget, it comes with the 3/8 to 5/8 adapter. Check that off, baby. All right, let's get into this mic. Okay, I'm starting out on USB on purpose with this mic. First, I want to go over quickly what this 2-in-1 button does. So it's green right now, and it will control your gain up and down when you turn this, and you see it blinking as you change the gain. And then if you hold this and press it down, it changes to a blue, and that lets you know you're going to be changing the headphones up or down. And so then if you're changing the headphones, it gets a little brighter. If you're changing the gain on green, it gets a lot brighter, and it gets lower as you drop it down also, the brightness. So on the bottom, there is a button to change through also the colors that are on the mic. And if I show that, it's just by pushing this button right here, and it cycles through the various colors. And that's setting it apart right there then from a lot of other mics, just to be able to custom set the RGB color, which is awesome. But there's something else here too, being that this is a dual connectivity mic, which there, like I said, are a few of them out in the market, but only 1 or 2 of them come with this. And this is what really sets this apart: the software that comes with it. So this is called the Maono Link, and you can go right to the website. I'll put a link down below, and you can download this. You can start in here by adjusting your mic when it's in USB form. So this is only available in USB form, but you can see that this mic has gain control right here as I'm speaking, and this button, if I push it, and you can see it's working. And then here's my gain at 100% right now from where I am. And here's my headphone settings. And then it has these built-in DSP, like pre-programmed settings, which is awesome because this is called the deep setting. And this is what it sounds like. You've been listening to me on original. This is what this sounds like. And this is natural. And this mic sounds like this with the natural. And then this is called the legacy. It's like a boost everywhere practically. You can hear it. And this is what it sounds like. So right now I'll jump back to original. And then also you have your RGB settings here. And right here we can see that you can turn it on or off. So I'm going to show you, like, right in the software, I can just change these settings easily and be able to go from each color. So now I just changed it to the red, an orange, a light green, a blue, a darker blue, and we can go through all of them right in the software. And that, I think, is awesome. And the next thing you can do is go right into what's called advanced mode. If you click on advanced mode, then it takes you into a little bit different setup. It just makes the EQ flat when you push this. So then it's like a flat response across the border, and it takes away what's built into the mic. And then this right here is a high pass filter. And then this is called like a presence boost, they call it. And this one is called the presence boost with the high pass filter. So it's like both of them together. And this is what it sounds like. Now, I have no noise reduction in the background. This is just the raw mic. There's no processing behind me or anything. This is just the mic with the software. I'm going to go back to the regular EQ. This is another great thing. It's got a limiter, and I found that it works best at about -20 for me. So if I go down to this and I talk really loud. So right now, when I count to 3, I'm going to talk a lot louder. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm talking a lot louder. I'm not peaking though. So I'm still talking loud and it's not peaking. I mean, this thing works incredible. The limiter is really nice. And then the compressor, I just turn this on and I can hear it's doing a little something, but I can't tell if it's keeping my highs and lows, because this is just really made simple so people can just turn these things on and off and not have to meddle with things that they're not used to. And so I think it's really great to have all this stuff. And then quickly, I just want to show you, you'll go right over here, and this is where you can do a firmware update. All the software has been working without one single glitch that I've had. Now I'm going to go back over to standard, and I am going to turn on original again, so we just don't lose track of a baseline that we've been using. And this is what it sounds like. Now, I think this is amazing for a price point in this mic to have that built-in DSP stuff with a limiter. I mean, there are at least one mic out there that has that, and literally with dual connectivity, it's costs $250. This mic, people, is $80. I just wanted to jump back and add this because I just listened to the compressor and the limiter as I was listening back, watching my own video, and I absolutely saw the compressor working, bringing down my highs and bringing down up my lows, and it really was working. So I want to come back and say that I really like this software and I think it's fantastic. Also, I just wanted you to know, at this price point, super common thing is that when you're listening on your headphones with the built-in jack with the 0 latency, I am not hearing any latency at all. It is, you know, it is perfect as far as when I'm talking, there is no delay. But do not expect to have no hiss. This is a cheaper mic, and where they cut the corners on a lot of these mics is having a bit of, you know, hiss or noise in the headphones. That also, there is this little mute button on top. And again, when I push these buttons, this is what it sounds like when I push them. That's the mute button right there. But you can use this right in the software, and then it will have like no noise effect at all. Now that we've gone through what the USB is all about and how we can customize the colors, and the shock mount seems to be doing a decent job. It's fully plastic, but it's doing a decent job. As I touch this, it does a decent job overall. But we're going to go into some other tests as far as plosives and off access testing when I connect via XLR. Let's go check it out in XLR form. So now we have the USB unplugged, and we are connected with an XLR cable connected to my SSL2 audio interface. And I'm running approximately about, I would say 90% of my gain on this audio interface. And so if I have to do anything, it will be in post and I'll state that, but this is what it sounds like. And I'm curious to, when I get off this mic, there's no processing on this mic at all. This is what you get right out of the mic and how it sounds. And so I'm curious to see, because knowing I have a deeper voice and how this mic sounds, there's a lot of boost throughout the whole frequency range in this. So we have a presence boost in the front, I can see, and then I also see a lot of boost in the higher frequencies. And so I really think this is definitely that kind of mic that you should have more clarity in your voice when you're speaking. And this is good for a lot of podcasting, or you like that kind of bright, airy kind of sound. And I think you're going to get that out of this mic. And I really do like the way my S's sound. So if I'm not having a de-esser, I usually have a little bit of sibilance on most mics, but naturally this mic does a decent job with its sibilance, and the S's don't sound so sharp, especially on my voice. And I did notice that right away. So that's awesome to see. But yeah, so this is what this mic sounds like. And now let's do a little test on our plosives. I'm going to turn this mic straight up into me and get ready for it to be maybe a bit loud. So put your personal property in the proper place. Put your personal property in the proper place. And I tell you, man, this mic does a great job, I feel, on the plosives. I mean, I'm going straight into this mic, and I think it's handling it really well. Better than most mics that I've dealt with in this price range for this type of dynamic mic. So also part of having a dynamic mic is the rejection, right? To have a little bit of a quieter background when you're using it to do a podcasting or live streaming. And so let's check this rejection test right now, and let's see what it does. So right now I'm talking straight into this mic, and now I'm going to turn it to a sideways position. And this is what this mic sounds like totally from the side. And then from a 180, this is what this mic sounds like. So totally from the back of the mic, this is what the rejection sounds like. And once again, let's go to the side. This is straight up from the side of the mic, and this is what this sounds like. And then we're going to go right back to the front of this mic, and this is what it sounds like. Okay, now let's back off this mic about a foot. So I am now about a foot away off of this mic, and this is what it sounds like. And then now I am about 2 feet off of this mic, and this is what this mic sounds like. And now I'm going to go right up onto this mic, and I'm literally right on the mic, and this is what this mic sounds like. So this is what the proximity effect sounds like right up on this Maono Dynamic PD200X mic. I'm amazed by this mic. Who is this mic for? I think this mic is for anybody that's looking for a good quality budget dual connectivity mic, or just a mic in general. It sounds really good in USB form. It really impressed me. And then in XLR, it sounds very good too. Plosives are not bad on this mic. They're handled pretty well. And also, I think the off access is extremely good on this mic. So with all that combined, I don't really think you can go wrong with this mic. And I'm giving it a thumbs up, definitely. And good job, Maono. And I want to thank you for reaching out to me, because I was really surprised of how much I ended up liking this product. And yeah, and I mean, you can just tell on my voice. And I think that what's great is because you got these multiple DSPs in there. So if your voice isn't like mine, that you can tweak it and make it sound a lot better for you. And that's really important at this point, because it just makes this mic usable for so many more people. So, there you go. That's the truth. I'm really happy. And I would definitely give this mic a purchase and try it out. And I think you're going to really like it. So once again, thanks for coming in and checking out my mic review. Mic review. I love the mic reviews. And, just don't tell my wife I ordered another mic. It's going to show up on the doorstep, and there's no way around it.